And, well, that always is a big advantage coming into a match like this. Her world ranking slightly up as well. She's world ranked number 11, Costa.
We were chatting in the airport with Stojadinov and her brother, the coach.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
That's her brother, is it? Oh, right. Well, it's certainly great success getting to the final of a Grand Slam, and you know, this big chance for her to take a gold medal. Can she do it?
Yes, in the chair, Alexa Stojadinov.
We were talking about Costa, weren't we, earlier, just saying that she just plugs away, Costa.
Yeah.
Not always the most dynamic, but plugs away. Now then, is that on? Has she got the shimmy, was she might have, well, she's saying she's across the face.
Yeah. But she would, wouldn't she?
Of course she would.
"11 Grand Slam appearances for Stojadinov." Yeah, she recognised that, just dropped her head, said, yep, okay, I'll take that. Yeah, 11 Grand Slam appearances for Stojadinov. First time in a Grand Slam final. It's her teammate that heads her on the ranking list. So, bit of work.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You know, great achievement for her. First major final.
She trails Milica Nikolic in the pecking order as far as Serbia is concerned. 22 years old.
She might get a Shido for that, Costa, just for dropping with no rotation. It's going to go to Stojadinov. Yeah. Oh, well. Just shading Stojadinov every single time. Just beating her to the metaphorical punch. So another technique, I think.
Yeah, she's just beating her to the punch every time.
Next one. And
yeah,
I don't think that was quite good enough. I think it'll have to be more than that.
Gyor in the middle of that that shot. The national coach for China, for the women's team anyway.
I think they're just having a look at that, see if it's a drop. Was it a technique? That's what you got to ask yourself.
Yeah, if you look at they just want to have one more look before they come up with the decision.
Did they go down together? I think that's the big thing, isn't it?
It was pretty close, wasn't it?
It was very close.
And they give Wazzari to, Catarina Costa. We're going to have Wazzari. There's still a minute 50 left, so it's not
still
over.
Some time.
Yeah, and in the replay, there's just about enough there from Costa for her to claim that score. She's all over her, to be honest, just non-stop. It's not the pretty.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't directed enough. Like you say, she's been beaten to the attack every single.
The attack comes in from Costa, makes it very difficult for Stojadinov. Well, that was too poor, I'm sorry.
She's going to get Shido for it.
Yeah.
Good decision there from the referee.
Same here. Costa looked a little bit surprised. Who, me? Oh. Sumigaeshi.
That was the first really good one, wasn't it? Stojadinov there, you know, actually taking the first stab at it.
The grips here try and make it difficult for Costa to settle on something because, well, she's... Not there. Stojadinov coming forward, arm round the back now, a chance, but
well, again, that for me is just falling
avoiding
on your
it.
back. It is, yeah. Well, will she? Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
30 seconds then left, and Stojadinov now coming back into this. This might be another Shido up here for Costa.
Another roll of the dice. One more attack. But it's a score that Stojadinov needs, not necessarily a penalty against Costa, because it's not really going to change a great deal. Well, does pick up a penalty for a false attack, though. 18 seconds to go. Played your last card.
Well, that was a bad one, wasn't it? That really was. But got straight back up, back into the match. So they allow it to happen. And that was reversed.
Whoa. Now, yeah, she's
reverse
turned all
there.
the way
I'm
over.
not sure that wasn't a reverse Seoinage.
Same here.
I think that she reversed the Seoinage there, and that won't count.
Yeah,
that won't count.
In fact, isn't that? Won't she get Shidoed for that?
I think she will get.
Well, then it'll be a third Shido.
You know, that's definitely reverse Seoinage there. Yeah, for sure.
Right,
so we can see the commission now making their decision.
And we can see at least one angle to see what it is that they're looking at. The three commissioners will agree unanimously before they make that decision. If there's any discussion about it or uncertainty, then they'll move on. But in any case, Costa is going to take the contest, whatever way you look at it. And they did give a Wazari, but we've only got 1 second to go, so that ties it up.
They actually then decided that didn't go backwards in the opposite direction. That was just the Seoinage that came off the other shoulder.
Off the other shoulder. Why that was not classed as, well, Neil just did. It just explained to you why that was not a reverse Seoinage. It didn't come off the other side. That was the only direction in which he meant to take her anyway.
Yeah, that's a really interesting one. That will be one that we'll be looking at for sure.
Well, Stojadinov lives to fight another day.
Yeah, she does. She did very well. 2 seconds to go and pulls it back.
Half a minute into golden score already.
It's nice to see the commission, actually, isn't it, making the actual decision. You know, you just you can see what they have to do. Great decision that, because I can't wait to see the different angles, actually, just to. I think that will be a referee point. Yes, for sure.
Missed with the little Ojigari in there. The difficulty for Claire's part are a little bit risky now that she's got 2 penalties. She can't afford just to throw in any kind of attack. It's got to be valid, because if she throws one in to try and keep up the tempo and it ends up being a false attack, then she's going to lose on a 3rd penalty. That's a better effort.
Much better attack there from Costa.
When the sleeves are trapped, Stojadinov is almost at a loss. Got to free the hands up. A little bit too far away.
She was a bit too close there, wasn't she, to the edge there, Costa. Just taking her chances.
Things look a little bit different, but it's all tied up. You're in golden score. You've got 2 penalties against you. You can't afford to run that risk. And the referee is already looking
to give it.
Yeah, for a false attack. We were talking about that particular point. That's exactly the point we were trying to illustrate. That works earlier on when you're penalty free.
Yeah.
You can afford to look busy, throw in anything, and hope you don't cross that line. But when it comes to a medal match, into the final
Difference.
You know, the line is so thin, and Stojadinov, who previously, I think we were saying, had not even been in a final, comes away with a Grand Slam gold medal.
Wow, what a surprise. Well, upset the odds there.
Yep, okay. We got that message. Do you speak Serb? I don't myself, but
You agreed with it anyway.
I think it was right, yeah. Just saying.
Great save.
Yeah.
I've got to say, there's that, yeah, it actually goes forwards, doesn't it, the Sianagi? If you have a look this, as she comes in here, then it goes forwards, not backwards. If it goes backwards over the opposite shoulder.
Opposite shoulder, yeah. Okay.
But it doesn't, it comes forward.
Yeah, she would have
What a
had to
great
have gone
decision.
off to the right.
Yeah, a really good decision there. The commission had a look at that very, very carefully. I know there's going to be a lot of coaches out there going, oh, that was reverse Sianagi, but it wasn't.
Stojadinov was one of the top 8 seeds, but not top 4. And she ended up defeating the #1 seed, Catarina